Good morning, everyone. How are you going? Good? Good. So very warm welcome to Grenoble, and I would like to talk about the innovation game. So I'm talking to, I think, the second year master of this program. Am I correct? Second year master of this program, so I'm not talking to all of you, sorry for that. But okay, so for innovation game, today the question is, have you heard of innovation first, before? Yes. How do you define innovation? What innovation for you? What it meant? Revolution of simple thing, I like that. Revolution for who? User. Love that. Any other person trying? I know it's amphitheater, it's quite intimidating, but no? Revolution for users. Yes, there's a lot of myth and reality about innovation. Innovation is, in general, considered as invention for most of engineers. Probably not all of you, as you talk about users, which I like, because the question for innovation is users. Invention is great, is at the basis of innovation. We need invention to have great innovation. Invention that please inventors, and innovation please users. So it changed the life of users. So that's what we try to do for the two coming days, so Wednesday and Thursday. So just quick examples. iPod, iTunes, we've heard of that. It started in 2001, and it changes the entire music economy. Before that, there were Universal, but now we have this company, which is the most important in the music economy. Second example, Airbnb. You've tried it? Not yet. Started 2008, evaluated at $20 billion these days. Uber, kind of contestation. Well, it started 2009, $50 billion last evaluation. And in 2014, it was among the most powerful brands in the world. And the most powerful, not brand, but companies in the world. So innovation is everywhere, and a lot of disruptive changes are going on. And so what we try during these 2 days, sorry, I would love to have 2 weeks, but sorry. 2 days is to use a method that have been developed by Stanford, the D School of Stanford, Design School of Stanford. You've heard of that? Design thinking. That's the method we're going to use for these 2 days. First, empathize. So we try to empathize with users. How could we change? Because our business here is to talk about energy consumption. So we want to empathize with users, then define their needs, define insight, what they like. Insight, what is an insight? That is at the roots, at the basis of design thinking. The thing is, what people like, what people really dislike, that are insight. These belong to people's life. That's what they like, what they dislike. They are addicted to Angry Birds. That's interesting. We want to create an app that change the way we use and we work with energy consumption. So we need to know, if we want to create an app, why people are addicted to some video games, Angry Birds, whatever. We need to do that. So we need insight. So we have to look at these examples to know what people like, why they are addicted to, and could we have and replicate some kind of, for the good of energy consumption. Then ideate. Yes, yes, and. Yes, and. So you build on your friends, colleague ideas. So you start ideas, and there's no, that have been done, that could be cool, no judgment. Just say, okay, yes, and. So we need a lot of ideas. We need a lot of ideas to find one great product and one success at the end. So in general, we say that we need 3,000 ideas of concept, ideas of solution, to find 3 products and at least have only one success. So we need a lot of yes and build on other ideas. Then we prototype. So we go quickly to a prototype, something we can experiment, like user experience, or you use like cartoon, you use pen. Try something to prototype and then test quickly. We try to do the whole method in 2 days, which is clearly possible. Your challenge: how to make users become actors of their energy consumption. There's a lot of objective and constraint, user-friendly, long-lasting, and concrete. We want something concrete. We don't want something like complicated, not easy to implement. We want something really concrete. Okay, so that will be your challenge for Wednesday and Thursday. So what do we need? We need an original and attractive concept. Original, useful, and attractive concept. Use business model canvas. Have you heard of that? Value proposition, great. So I see a lot of yes, and here, not that much. There's a little video in the manual that you could show. It's 2 minutes video, and you get it very quickly. Canvas, business model canvas, is very easy to get. The idea behind this canvas is to have a match between a user and a product, solution, something you propose, service. Okay? That's the match. That's the great meeting between a product and a user. It solves someone's need. Okay, and then we have, at the end of the manual, a lot of templates. So you will see that during the 2 days. So you will have to do that and to pitch your concept. You will have people to help you during that 2 days. Don't worry for that. There are 4 teams. I think there's an error in these teams. Do you have an access to Alfresco? I see yes. Do you have an access to Alfresco? Yeah, nope. Do some of you received an invitation like bizarre from Raphael Kerr? Yeah, accept it. It's not that bizarre. Yes, he is bizarre, but. So did you all receive that? Oh, second year master I'm talking to. No. Okay. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to send you an email, because I could send that by email to all of you. So I send you by email the groups and the manual, all right? I send you a little email with all that on that. All right. Alfresco share is great because you could have, you could exchange, you could have place for wiki and stuff like that within your teams, which is great. That's why it's useful. But just for the document to know in which team you are, I will send you the document. All right. So we have 4 teams, and what I need for Wednesday morning at 8, because it's starting early, I need 2 captains per team. Why captains? Captains are people that will received a little training on creativity to lead the creativity workshop on Wednesday afternoon. Okay, so you are 14 per team, and I need 2 captains. All right? Wednesday. Great. You have coaches and you have email address of Maud, me, and Gerard on this document. All right? The detailed program with the rooms are okay here. And I think there's just a problem for one person probably in the team, so I send you the correct document. And here, okay, that's the next one. You have a manual, 18 pages. Please read it. We take time to create it. Okay, there's everything in that. So the challenge, the constraint, the objective, everything is on the manual. All right? Not lost? Not much? Sounds cool. Makes sense. I don't know if you heard of. All right, the schedule. Blah, blah, blah. It's in the manual. The thing that is important for us is before we met on Wednesday at 8 in computer rooms, you will be divided into rooms. I would like you not to work like separately within teams, but to collaborate, because innovation is part of working hard and competing and to collaborating too. So I would like teams to collaborate, and as we have the chance to have great researchers, as you have the time to get some information about users, I would like you to share that within the different teams, to share all that. And then on Wednesday, you will again, between 8 to 10, we'll mix team. And then at 10 in the morning, you will be divided in your team and stick with your team till the end, because at the end, I want one winner of the innovation game seminar. All right? Meeting with stakeholders, you have that here. You have the appointment, but here it's repeated here with Gaspar, which is a PhD student, and Emmanuel. These are a meeting. I don't want all of you, but one per team. One for team 1, one for from team 2, team 3, and team 4. So 4 persons for the first meeting and 4 persons for the second. All right? Not the same, obviously. And then we share. That's a good start. And if you have the opportunity to meet other person, it would be great to mix team again, so that we have the more information we can within teams, and then we separate. And you will see with the same information how much the solution you will find out at the end of the week will be different. Don't worry with that. So I will have to say that we need your trust during this process. The thing is, the whole mechanism is within the process. So the process will help you, and I know that's maybe bizarre to think that Thursday, late in the afternoon, you will have to pitch a solution you don't have an idea right now. I know it's complicated to figure that out, but I promise that if we apply, don't be too anxious about the timing. They are in the manual, but if we follow the rules, if we follow the process, promise you will find out something great at the end of the week. Okay, thank you very much. Have great conference and great time this week. Hope you appreciate all that. Okay, done for us.